Welcome to Sportpen.
Great to be diving into another one.
Absolutely. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary journey of Ted Williams.
Ted Williams. Yeah, a name that, just screams baseball legend.
Exactly. And we want to go beyond just the stats, really explore the pivotal moments, that incredible determination he had.
And those performances that really cemented him, right?
Yeah.
What defined his greatness? How did he kind of rewrite the sports narrative?
That's the plan. And what's striking is it wasn't just about being good. Even as a kid in San Diego, his goal was clear.
Yeah, not just a great hitter. He wanted to be the greatest hitter who ever lived.
That kind of focus, so young, it's pretty remarkable.
It really sets the tone for everything that follows. And you see it early on, signing with the San Diego Padres.
Pacific Coast League team, yeah.
Right, while he was still in high school.
Oh.
That tells you something about the raw talent they saw.
And he jumped right in, didn't just sit on the bench, he was playing, getting that pro experience.
And improving. You see that batting average climb in just a year or two.
From .271 to .291, and 23 homers in 37. Hints of that power already.
Definitely. That quick development, it shows his drive. Then came Minneapolis in 38.
Right, the Millers. And that's where he connects with Rogers Hornsby.
Yeah, getting guidance from a hitting master like Hornsby, that had to be massive for him.
Huge. And then, well, the majors call, Fenway Park.
April 29th, 1939. Boston Red Sox debut. You can just picture it.
All that ambition starting to become real.
And it wasn't long before he was making serious waves. Which brings us to, 1941.
The .406 season. It still feels almost like a myth.
It really does. And the fact that nobody's hit .400 since, it just puts it in perspective.
Okay, but the story behind how he got to .4006 is maybe even better.
You mean the final day?
Exactly. He's at .3998 going into a doubleheader. He could have sat.
Right, let it round up. Guaranteed .400 hitter forever.
But no, he plays both games, gets 6 hits, finishes at .406.
That tells you everything about his competitiveness, his integrity, really.
Yeah, no shortcuts. He earned every bit of it.
And that drive, that wasn't just for game day. It was constant.
Oh, yeah. The stories of him practicing until his hands were like, raw, blistered.
That obsessive focus.
Yeah.
It's legendary. And it wasn't just physical.
No, he talked about proper thinking being, 50% of hitting?
Exactly. 50%. So homework, studying pitchers, situations.
Anticipating, he called it. Which wasn't just wild guessing.
No, it was informed anticipation. Based on observation, on knowing the pitcher's tendencies.
Like if a guy always throws a curveball on 0-2, you should probably be looking for it, right?
Sounds simple, but it takes deep study. And then his knowledge of the strike zone. Wow.
He had it mapped out, didn't he? Like scientifically?
Something like 22 by 32 inches, reportedly. He knew his zone.
And the discipline to wait for a pitch in that zone. Lay off the junk.
That's key. Waiting for that good ball to hit. Sometimes the best swing is the one you don't take.
And his recall, remembering details of home runs from years before.
Yeah, the pitch type, where it landed. It shows how intensely he studied every single at-bat.
Like a mental database constantly being updated.
He was always analyzing. And that analysis extended to his own mechanics.
Right, the slight upswing theory.
Yeah, meeting the downward path of the ball, creating a better impact zone, and the hips leading the swing.
That rotational power, he stressed that a lot.
And he wasn't afraid to tinker, especially early on. Different stances, different bats.
Trying to find that perfect feel, that constant refinement.
Which speaks to his curiosity about hitting, always looking for an edge.
He ended up liking a lighter bat, right, yeah. And minimizing distractions.
Even the label on the bat had to be just so, apparently, so it wouldn't catch his eye. Incredible focus.
And when teams started using the shift against him,
he adapted, learned to hit it the other way. Adjusted his stance, his swing.
That's not just power, that's smart hitting. Adaptability.
Absolutely. A complete understanding of the craft, even with 2 strikes.
Yeah, he had a plan for that too. Quicken the swing, flatten bat path slightly.
Make contact, put it in play. He wasn't just an all-or-nothing slugger.
The numbers bear that out completely. A .344 career average over 21 seasons.
And 521 homers. Nearly 1,900 RBIs.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame numbers, obviously.
But also, stealing bases across 4 decades, you don't really think of him as a speed guy.
No, but it shows that all-around contribution, that desire to compete in every way.
But of course, his career wasn't just baseball.
No, the interruptions were significant. World War II, Korea.
5 seasons, basically, lost to military service in his prime as a Marine pilot.
And not just any pilot, a combat pilot in Korea. Flew missions.
And that story about his plane getting hit.
Yeah, caught fire. He had to crash land it. Just terrifying.
And then flew again the next day. The resilience.
It's unbelievable courage. Mental toughness beyond measure.
And then to come back to baseball after all that.
And not just come back, but dominate again, hitting .388 at age 39. Come on.
It's just staggering longevity and consistency despite everything.
Truly remarkable. And the ending. Well,
Couldn't write it better, could you? Last at bat, September 28th, 1960.
home run. Fenway Park. Perfect.
Just the perfect punctuation mark.
So when we talk about greatness, what does Williams teach us?
Well, it's that blend, isn't it? The high average and the power. It's so rare.
That combination is elite. And his perfectionism.
Oh, yeah. Setting those incredibly high bars for himself every year.
35 homers, 100 RBIs, batting over .330. Those were his expectations.
And apparently he'd be genuinely disappointed if he didn't meet them.
That relentless drive. Plus, he seemed to just love the process of hitting.
The study, the concentration in the batter's box, he enjoyed the challenge.
And you have to consider the eras he played in. Pitching changed, the strike zone changed.
Relief pitching became more specialized later on.
Right. And while, okay, maybe hitting .30 was a bit more common back then.
His numbers still stood way out. That consistency across different baseball landscapes is impressive.
It really is.
Yeah.
And you compare his approach, that selectivity, the high walk rate.
To guys like Gwynn or Ichiro, maybe lower walks, but amazing bat control.
Exactly. Shows there are different paths to hitting greatness.
Yeah.
No single formula.
But Williams's influence went beyond his own stats, too. He mentored others.
Carl Yastrzemski, famously. He wasn't afraid to share his knowledge, his strong opinions on hitting.
Willing to teach, to help others figure it out.
And stayed involved after playing, right?
Yeah.
As an instructor for the Red Sox.
Yeah, that commitment to the game, passing on that wisdom.
So the legacy, it's more than just the numbers on Baseball Reference, as amazing as they are.
It's the dedication, the pursuit of perfection, the standard he set.
He really did redefine hitting excellence. It still shapes how we talk about it today.
Absolutely. Ted Williams' career, just extraordinary. His impact is undeniable.
A reminder that true legends combine talent with that relentless dedication and really a deep understanding of their craft.
Well said. He showed the intellectual side of hitting like few others, the sheer force of will combined with that deep thinking.
Elevated to an art form, really.
Thanks for listening to Sportpen.